it's actually disadvantageous for me to be in the government, not advantageous. Yeah. If I wasn't in the government, I could lobby, and I could push for things that are advantageous to my companies, and probably receive them. My companies are suffering because I'm in the government. You just pointed that out a moment ago.
Right.
Do you think it helps sales if dealerships are being firebombed? Of course not. And Tesla customers are being intimidated all over the country and all over Europe. Mm-hmm. Does that help Tesla? I mean, you had Tim Waltz, who's a huge jerk, running around on stage with the Tesla stock price where the stock price had gone in half, and he was overjoyed. What an evil thing to do! What a creep! What a jerk! Like who derives joy from that? And it was pointed out to him that actually, Minnesota State Pension Fund is a major investor in Tesla. But he didn't care. He was so overjoyed by Tesla stock going in half. Does that sound like a good person to you? I don't think so.
What you just heard there is the world's richest man complaining and throwing a temper tantrum to Brett Baier on Fox News over the fact that people are upset with him stripping jobs away from hardworking Americans in the government, performing jobs that are very, very important to our country's functioning, and complaining about his misfortune based on his side of the political spectrum winning the election, where he poured in more money than anybody else who donated to any candidate in the 2024 election. Allow me to bust out the world's smallest violin and play a tune for Elon Musk, his misfortune with Tesla stock dropping over half. Did you guys hear it? You might have missed it. Because it went quickly. Because it was very, very quiet and very, very quick. Because I don't believe Elon Musk deserves any sort of us feeling bad for him over his stock prices of his company falling 50%, given what he has done in conjunction with Donald Trump to the federal government, and how he is continuing to attempt to strip things like Social Security, things like food stamps away from the American people to give himself tax breaks and make himself even more rich. And, there's been the saying that every accusation that a Republican levies is a confession in one way or another. And I think that's exactly what we just saw there with him calling Tim Walz a creep and a jerk and evil, when in fact the vast majority of America sees Elon Musk in that exact light. So let's head on over here real quick to opensecrets.org, which is a website that shows the biggest donors to the 2024 election. And what you'll see here is that Elon Musk donated $291 million to Republicans in the 2024 election, with the next closest person falling $100 million short of what Elon Musk donated. So here's my advice to Elon Musk. If you would like to get out of government and have nothing to do with government ever again for the rest of your life, go on and be the CEO of Tesla. Go on and make even more money than you already have. Go ahead. Nobody forced you to donate $291 million to Donald Trump so that Donald Trump could remake the federal government to enrich Elon Musk and his buddies even more. No one forced Elon Musk to do that. He can just go ahead and get right on out of government. And I think the majority of Americans would be totally fine with that, given Elon Musk's underwater favorability. And really, Musk is trying to have his cake and eat it too here, right? Where he wants to dismantle federal government, give himself tax breaks, bolster his companies, have the White House be turned into a showroom for his cars. But don't you American people turn around and have anything bad to say about it. I mean, what a wuss. What a pansy. What a wimp Elon Musk is. And really, Musk is the embodiment of money doesn't buy happiness, because here he is literally sounding like he's about to cry. The world's richest man sounding like he's about to cry because not everyone in the country is totally down with him stripping away social services from people in the most dire need in this country. Not everybody is totally on board with that. And it has very much hurt Elon Musk's feelings. Well, let me just say that this American here does not feel bad for Elon Musk's stock dropping whatsoever. And again, the vast majority of Americans, I believe, would much prefer it if Musk was to simply not have anything to do with government ever again for the rest of his life, and he can go back to being just the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX and make those stock prices go to the moon. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and just see yourself out of being involved with the federal government and go and help your companies out, because it seems like it's really got him in his feels that Tim Walz would take a jab and say that it in fact makes Tim Walz happy looking at Tesla's stock price. No one feels bad for you, Musk. Nobody feels bad whatsoever. And everyone would much prefer it if you were to just have nothing to do with government ever again. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share with someone who's into politics, and comment down below. Let me know what you think. Take care. Have a good one. Bye.